Well, hello everyone. This is Wilson Cole, and I am president of Adams, Evans, Ross and Backdoor Hiring Solutions. And one of the things that people may or may not know, but back a few years ago, I was accepted into a 2-year program for Harvard Business School for CEOs, where they run 100 CEOs from around the world through their MBA program, and you get alumniship and all of that good stuff. But one of the most interesting classes that I was able to partake in, and that was on basically Harvard's world-renowned way of negotiating. And a lot of it is common sense. A lot of it is what we have already done instinctively here, but I was excited about going through that particular subject because A, that's what we always do, but it was also able to give us labels and a structure of what we were instinctually doing that was working. And it also helped us fine-tune some areas where we certainly had needs for improvement. And I'm going to do at some point, and please put in comments your name if you want the link to when we do a full-blown webinar on the Harvard techniques of negotiating. But basically with Harvard, you have a ZOPA and a BATNA. And a ZOPA is a zone of a possible agreement. And this is where a lot of clients always tell them, don't make a settlement offer unless that is the most that you're willing to take before you turn it over to us. And I understand the logic, but something always plays out. And if you watch these videos, you've heard me get on my soapbox before. But let's say somebody owes you $25,000 and you say, hey, I'll give you $20,000, or give me $20,000 and I'll consider it even. If not, I'm turning you over to collections and we're going to get the full amount. Well, what happens is that $20,000 is the most that we typically are able to get our clients without having to sue them for a multitude of reasons. Number one, the client now realizes that's what you're wanting to get. But secondly, if they have an attorney that they hire, I can assure you that attorney will never allow his client to pay more than that offer because he has to justify his fee. And so you have this zone, and they refer to it as dropping an anchor. And that's probably the best analogy that I can give any of our clients, is that when you give them an offer to settle before we get involved at $20,000, you've now dropped an anchor. So trying to get it beyond that is going to be very, 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 very difficult. So my suggestion to everybody is always say, I want to find common ground. What do you, throw it over on them. Say, what do you propose? Have them see what they're talking about. If they come in and they tell you $5,000 and they owe you $25,000, you're too far apart. If they say, fine, we'll pay you $20,000 and things on those lines, then make that offer or make that consideration. But if you make that offer, you drop that anchor. Now, there's some other techniques, and there are some times that you definitely want to be the first one to make that offer because you're dropping anchors. They're dropping a low anchor. You're dropping a high anchor. But the problem that you run into is before we get involved, that's going to be the most that we can get for you. Now, this video is a relatively short video. I'm not going to have all the time to go through basically the BATNA, which is the best alternative to a negotiated agreement, and walk you through there. But I was going to take here in the coming months do a webinar on negotiations where I break down in detail what we do and how that compares to the Harvard Business School techniques on how to negotiate. If you have a issue that you'd like to discuss, please visit over at our website, staffingdebt.com, book an appointment with myself or one of our staff attorneys, and we'll be more than happy to talk to you about it. Also, please put in the comments, your name and just something. Hey, send me a link to the webinar when you guys are ready to do it on negotiations. Engage us. Let us know if that's a subject that you'd like to see us go a little deeper on. Hey guys, it's Wilson again, and this video was brought to you by Adams, Evans, and Ross. And if you like the video, please make sure that you click on the subscribe button and also like the video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those below as well. If you'd like to learn more about our company, please visit our website at staffingdebt.com. And also remember, if there's no collection, there's absolutely no cost at all.